Hi guys, Ready Set RC here again today, and as you guys can see by the description of this video, we have today the Senton 4x4 by Arrma. Took a while to get this vehicle, was really waiting on it to be released. Showed up on my doorstep this afternoon and could not wait to just get a video out and post this up as soon as possible because this thing looks amazing. Have not opened the box as of yet. Just wanted to kind of go through the outside real quick with you guys. This is my first Arrma since the Arrma Nero. So I'm really looking for great things out of this truck. I saw the speeds on there. I saw the initial Arrma videos of it, and I was impressed. I was really impressed by it. Plus, I always go out with my son with his 4x4 ECX Torment, and that's brushed. And normally I don't have a vehicle that's pretty much the same speed as him. So I figured, you know what? Let's get this onto the channel. Let's see what it's all about. Let's see if it's something that I'm gonna like, and let's see how you guys enjoy it. So I'm gonna go through the box and show you guys what's mainly on the graphics, and then we'll get the RC out. So here, guys, they have basically it going through the difference between each differential. The differential on the Arrma Senton is 51 millimeters, whereas the Arrma Nero's diff is 47 millimeters, and then the Arrma Outcast is 39 millimeters. Just give you an idea of what the different sizes of the diffs on each one of these vehicles are. Just showing you that the larger diff on this vehicle, even though it is brushed, it is tremendous amount of power that is going to this vehicle, or tremendous amount of power that this vehicle can handle. Also on the box is showing the adjustable body mounts, the waterproof ESC, the extended height dirt defenders, the metal gear differential, which is amazing for a vehicle of this price point, and the tough multi-spoke wheels, along with the oiled filled shocks. It's talking about the power module, which is basically the setup or the bracket setup that it has for the motor, the super tough metal gears that it's speaking about, once again, the metal gears that they have in there. And another thing that is amazing, as I said again, for a vehicle of this price point, is that it has bearings and not bushings on there. This is something that is unexpected for a vehicle of this price point. That is definitely a treat to see in this vehicle. So it's talking about the D-boot tires. They're standardized tires that they have on the Arrma vehicles. We will definitely check out the tread patterns on these. The adjustable height the adjustable ride height, which is more so talking about the shocks and the spacers that they put in there. The standard T connectors, which is once again Dean's connectors for their vehicles. For the lower powered vehicles, that's what they're tending to put in here, whereas on those bigger, more powerful vehicles, they tend to put their XT90 connectors in there. This vehicle also comes with a 7-cell nickel metal hydride battery. What's in this vehicle is also showing is the 12-turn motor and the double wishbone suspension front and rear. And we'll go over that when we show the vehicle a little bit later on in this video. So on this side, guys, they're just showing the easy access of how to access stuff. I probably won't mess around with it. I'm pretty sure the Arrma video goes into in a lot better detail than mine. If I do any work on the vehicle, I will definitely show that to you, but it's showing you how the center drive shaft is easily removable, how the motor is easily removable, how the ESC is easily removable. Basically, they're all filmed with modules that are in there, and this allows you to take the vehicle apart a lot easier than it is a standard RC. That's basically what this side of the box is going through, is just showing you how easy and how modular the vehicle is in taking the vehicle apart and working on it. This is definitely something that's revolutionary, something that you won't see on any other RC out there. Definitely something that Arrma is patenting out there so that you're able to see that they are putting the technology in their vehicles. And lastly, guys, they're just showing you what's inside the box. They provide you with a controller and the receiver on there, the ESC, the motor, the battery, the charger for the battery, of course the vehicle. It's telling you that it's a ready-run vehicle. The only thing that I think it requires on this vehicle is the 4 AA batteries for the controller. Outside of that, everything that you need is inside this box. Great thing for Arrma, especially at a vehicle at this price point, that they're providing you with all of these things to get you up and running very quick. So let's get this video going, guys. Let's get the vehicle out here. Let's show you what remaining stuff that comes inside the box. All right, guys, here we are with the Arrma Senton 4x4 out of the box. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. Here we have the charger. Standard plug with a Dean's connector on there. Yep, standard US plug on there. Nothing crazy. Inside the bag, we have the manual. It's hilarious that they're showing the monster truck on there, but they're basically the same vehicle other than it's a slightly longer chassis and the monster truck tires on there and body. But they have the instruction manual in here. As like with most Arrma, very detailed. Everything is in black and white. This is the most important part in this bag. And I won't tear this apart because I don't want to lose this. They have some hexes in there, and if you're a experienced hobbyist, you have a set of hexes out there, so these won't probably be needed. But if you're new to the RC, definitely keep these around. Will help you work on your vehicle a lot easier. They have some spacers for the shocks. And then they have the tool, which is going to help you being able to remove not only the drive shaft, but be able to work on other parts of the vehicle with you. This is definitely something that I would say, do not keep this too far, because you will need this at some point in time in owning this vehicle. And we have the Tactic controller. Standard with most Arrma's vehicles. 4 AA batteries, as you can see. Let's get that better in the light. 4 AA batteries. Standard. For me, I use my own controller. It depends if I'm out with the kids, maybe, and they're with their friends, maybe I will keep this receiver and transmitter together so that they can also play on this vehicle with their friends. But for the most part, this is for me right now, and I'm going to enjoy this vehicle for all it is. So here we are, guys, the Arrma Senton 4x4, great looking graphics body. The body feels fairly standard to most of Arrma's trucks. Hopefully it's not going to crack or bust too much, but I like the clearance. Shocks feel nice, plush. They definitely have a right amount of oil in there. They feel nice and plush. I can't wait to get this vehicle out. I will compare this with my son's ECX Torment so you guys can see a size comparisons between the two. But this body looks amazing. Definitely has all the graphics and stuff on there. This is the part I love to see on Arrma's vehicles. Don't just bash, blast. I can't wait to blast this vehicle. This looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. So here we are, guys. The Arrma Senton 4x4. As I said before, the shocks are not threaded body. They do need a spacer to make the adjustments on there. Fairly simple with Arrma, and especially since they have it up on their channel with how these shocks are able to be adjusted, what you need to do to change the oil out. Very simple, very revolutionary in how they do it. It's definitely something that I advise everybody to go out and go check. The tires, the foams feel nice and firm in there. The tires have a nice grip. I can't wait to get these out there, see what these are all about. But these short course tires definitely feel pretty good. I definitely can't wait to see what these feel like when they hit the pavement and the grass areas where I'm known to do a lot of my driving. The bumper, very firm. It looks like it can take a good hitting. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. Not too much flex there, but yet not rigid to the point where it feels like it's going to break. Camber and toe, there is no adjustments. It's set, fixed here. The drive lines on here are all plastic. There are no metal on here, but they're pretty thick and beefy. But they're all plastic. The center drive shaft is plastic also. Definitely for a brush, I think it can handle. If you guys are going to be changing this over to brushless, I wouldn't put too much of a powerful system in there. But definitely, you know, I think it should be able to handle the brush LiPo power. As I said, the battery that comes with it is a nickel metal hydride. You can definitely use LiPo. I'm probably going to use a 2S LiPo in here, see what it can handle. I'm not too much of a fan of nickel metal hydrides because they just don't last long enough. So I'm probably going to just take the battery and put it to the side, but definitely I will be switching this over to LiPo and using a 2S LiPo with it. That's what I tend to run with my son. Other things that I want to show on this vehicle, show you guys what we're working with here from the rear. Once again, you see that plushness in the shocks. Definitely a well-made truck, guys. The guards, the Nerf bars on the side, everything just looks well-made. It looks like it can really take a beating. I will show you guys some close-up shots of this vehicle so you guys can have a good view of what it looks like inside. But I am definitely impressed with Arrma's 4x4 offering here. This thing is amazing. I cannot wait to get some running videos going and kind of just show you guys what it's all about. So just want to go over what's in here. So it's a 550 motor that's in here, 12 turn, definitely a nice big can on there. The ESC is a 35 amp ESC, so we'll have to see what it does. If anything, as I said, I may want to put a very light brushless system in here, or see if I can probably upgrade the ESC and see what we can do. But first run, I'm just going to let this thing, or first few runs, I'm going to let this thing run box stock, see what it can do. As I said before, and I will point to the Arrma videos, drivetrain is very easy. It's one of those easy accesses, is what Arrma is pushing on there to get to it or to do any work with it. The servo horn is built in with a servo saver, which is great for, I mean, this is amazing for a vehicle, as I said, for this price point, to actually have some of these things that are built in there. Battery that comes along with it, as I said before, is a nickel metal hydride. It's 8.4 volts. It's a 7-cell battery, and it also comes with the charger. As I said, I won't be running the nickel metal hydride on there, but just to let you guys know that it does come with a battery in there to run with it. So just to say, the servo, guys, is a 70 ounces of torque on the servo. Definitely a lot of power for a vehicle of this size, and the fact that it's a brush vehicle, that has a lot of power in that servo. Just so that you guys all are aware, the chassis is all plastic. There is no metal. At this price point, I wouldn't expect anything like that. So next, guys, I just want to show the Arrma Senton 4x4 next to my son's ECX Torment, so you guys get a good idea of what the two vehicles look like. So here we are, guys. The Arrma Senton, the ECX Torment 4x4. These vehicles will be compared very close to each other. As I said, they're both brushed, both 4x4 vehicles, both set at that same price point. I think the ECX at this time maybe a little bit more than this, maybe about 40 bucks more than this at this time of this video. the Arrma, very revolutionary in what they're doing in this vehicle. But I just wanted to show you guys just kind of a quick size comparison between the two. As you see, we have the T-Bone bumper on here. It's a little worn for wear. T-Bone Racing had sent over the brace to repair it. I just haven't had the time to put on. We've just been bashing and having a lot of fun with this vehicle. But definitely it gives it a little bit more of an aggressive look and a little bit further out. It makes it look a little bit longer on the Torment. But these vehicles are fairly the same size. So I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. I'm going to put the vehicles on top like I normally like to do, and then show you guys a quick comparison of them. So there we are, guys. Arrma Senton ECX Torment. Roughly about the same size. There's just not really much different. As I said, the bumper on the front here is what really gives that length to the Torment, but the Torment is basically the same size as the Senton. They're both 4x4 vehicles. I'm pretty sure the tires are interchangeable between the two, even though it looks like the Senton's tires seem to be a much shorter tire, or not as tall as the ECX Torment. So my next thoughts, guys, was to take the ECX Torment, take the body off and let you guys see what's underneath. I took a view of it. You guys won't want to see what's under there. This truck still needs this truck still needs to get a pretty good cleaning. There's grass and dirt and everything in there, and it wouldn't look pretty to put it up there. So I don't think that'd be fair to the Torment. But just wanted to give you guys a quick comparisons, size comparisons between the two, give you guys a good idea of what these two vehicles are working with. Because as I said, these two vehicles will be going head to head up to each other. They're basically within the same price point. They're basically geared towards the same RC buyer out there. And with the holidays coming up, just feel that this is just not a bad buy at all, guys. If you're in the hobby and you've been in the hobby for a while and you're just looking for something to bash around with your kids, it looks like it's going to be a winner. I am going to take this thing out, really put it through its paces, see what this vehicle is like. Definitely do some more running videos with my son and his ECX Torment, but let's really take these things out and have some fun with them. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to show you guys a quick comparisons, a quick unboxing of the Arrma Senton 4x4, just so you guys see what's out there. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit us up on Instagram for the latest posts to our videos. This is Ready Set RC, signing off. Thanks again, guys.